A big debate going on in town lately with police writing pretty expensive jaywalking tickets for people who don't walk across the street between the white lines. They gave us a warning, then they started writing tickets, and there's a whole group of people here in town who are not happy about that, including this young man right here. His name is Michael Gaster. He is with a group entitled Savannahians Against Ticketing for Jaywalking. Is that the name of the group?
That's the name of the group.
Thank you so much for taking the time. I guess the biggest question is why? Jaywalking is illegal.
Well, jaywalking is illegal, and the big thing is why haven't they been enforcing this? And why are they selectively enforcing where they enforce it? Mm-hmm. And it's affecting the downtown businesses. And there's a big thing, because if it is about safety, why do we have police sitting on one side of the street looking at somebody put their life in danger,
right,
and then giving them an excessive fine,
right,
and then doing it in what would be slow traffic areas? Mm-hmm. Broughton Street, which is where most of the ticketing is taking place, vehicles can't go that fast. Whereas,
well, it doesn't take 80 miles an hour to kill someone. We saw that with the Swedish delegate. That car might have been speeding, but it wasn't doing 50 or 60.
That took place on Oglethorpe, I believe.
Oglethorpe and Bull, correct.
And the guy was in a crosswalk.
Right.
Yeah, it was just not very well lit.
No.
And the thing here is the fines really are excessive.
They are, but isn't that a deterrent?
Well, what would be a deterrent would be, hey, don't cross the road yet.
Well, police tell us not to speed all the time. I still do it. I'm sure you do. It's not until you get that ticket that you actually slow down. So telling us not to cross the street where we're not supposed to isn't really going to keep people from doing it, do you think?
Well, it's what a lot of people need to understand is the City of Savannah or any municipality or government, it's not their job to protect every single person's life. It's really, our lives are better protected by ourselves and by the individual. This idea that the government is here to take care of us from cradle to grave is just preposterous.
Now, your group is on Facebook, and you have how many members?
Over 700. I think last count was 730 in approximately 5 days.
So you've got 700 people who say it's okay to bend an occasional regulation, yes?
I think it's 700 people who don't want to be excessively taxed for walking across the street.
But it's illegal. I mean, you break the law, you're going to get fined. It's not like we were warned.
Right.
There were a lot of people we were talking about in our newsroom today. You're breaking the law. You know it's illegal, and then you don't want to be punished for it.
Well, in many cases, and actually I was talking with a business owner earlier today who she told me that she had hit the crossing button, and before she was a quarter of the way across the street, it was already flashing red. So it's much like the downtown meters, having 15-minute limits.
Right.
It's here
setting us up to fail.
People are being set up to fail, and this campaign is beyond just jaywalking. It's the government thinking that it has no limitations and thinking that it has carte blanche access to people's pocketbooks.
Well, they do have carte blanche to enforce the law, and we have a quote we'd like to show you real quick from someone who I saw on our Facebook page who was actually opposed to what your group is all about. She says, "I've lost 4 friends to being run over the past 2 years. My son was hit and almost lost his leg in a legal crosswalk." She supports this ticketing. Her name is Nancy Hartland, and she posted that on our WJCL Facebook page. There are a lot of people who agree with her. They do have a responsibility, the police, to keep people safe.
Absolutely. I think preventative measures are much better than reactionary ones. And so does more than 730 people in the past couple days. 700
rapscallions who like to bend the law a little bit. I got to admit, I did this whole campaign did get my attention. I can't say I've always walked through a crosswalk, but the police say don't do it, we're going to give you a ticket. I paid attention. I stopped doing it. So I guess 700 people, and I'm sure your group will continue to grow, don't want to pay $200 to break the law.
No.
All right. Michael Gaster,
hey,
thank you very much for taking the time. Anytime you want to come on and debate breaking the law, we'll do it.
Love to.
All right.